morning, everyone. This is Body Illusion. Hi. Hi. We made it. It's Friday. It's Friday. Yes, we did. We made it all the way. So we made it through the holiday. We made it, and it's a Friday. So I don't know if some of you in the US had the whole week off or took the whole week off. I don't know. Congratulations. That gives you a 9-day weekend. I love that. I love that. But uh, yesterday was, I tried to be Body Illusion. And I know looking back on it, it was a rough one. It was a rough one. As some of you old timers would know, the cork was popping out. So then last night I exploded. It happens. It happens. It happens from time to time. But then I looked up what today is. And I saw that yesterday was National Whiners Day. And I went, okay, ha ha. So I fit the category. I had to whine for a little bit. And, but we're moving on. That's not what the morning show is about. That's the afternoon show is the unpacking, and the uh thank you, honey. Thank you. I'm glad you're here. I really am. You're you don't know how much it means to me to see you there. Oh God, you're gonna get me started already. I don't want to start that way. Thank you, Seventh, for being here. Brazy girl, my beautiful Brazy girl. Thank you for the video. She sent me a video of Christmas tree lights and snow, and it was kind of almost a flocking on the trees with the Christmas lights on it. It was very beautiful, very serene. And then she had a few words, but it was so helpful. She doesn't know how helpful she was. Anyway, that's not what we're here for. This is not my morning. This is not what I do in the mornings. Let's talk about the people we have in our lives. Okay? Like I mentioned, I fell apart. Okay. That was yesterday. That was yesterday. Today we're moving on. Today we're going to start with a new sun, a new sunshine, a new deep breath, cleanse it out. I've done it twice already today to get my brain focused on this. I just want to let you know, every single one of you, how much you mean to me, how much you in my life means to me. Okay, now we're going to move on. That's all I'm going to talk about that. Okay, we're going to move on. I was sitting, putting on my plastic. I call it plastic, putting on my plastic. If you notice, if you weren't here yesterday, you notice I have on different glasses because I cannot see me now, but I can see you a lot easier. So I'm not doing the old lady, I can see you. These are reading glasses, total reading glasses. So I finally broke down and went to the Five and Dime and got me some glasses where I can see you. You're the one that has to suffer looking at me. But yeah, that is a way. So I'm sitting there and I'm putting on my plastic and I'm doing my thing and I'm, blah, blah, blah. And this goes here and kind of in this spot and kind of in that spot. When it comes to my face, I just kind of, pick a spot and shove it there. Because my face changes like anything else on our bodies. It changes. But I was thinking that back in the day that I would put on mascara, eyelashes, and go and be fine. I mean, that's all I ever wore. and and it worked. and it worked, and it was amazing. It was just like blup, and off I run. But today I sat and counted 12 12 different colors I put on my face to look natural. So, just to let life changes, you change, your mental state changes, your body changes. You just got to roll with the punches. That's what good old Gravity. If you ever watched the Animaniacs, that's what they called it, was Gravity. And good old Gravity gets a hold, but that's okay. That's all right. I just figure out how to work around it. Um, but I was just counting up all of things, and I'm like, good gravy, to look natural. Another reason why I didn't do a lot of things when I was younger was my freckles were more prevalent. Uh, so anything I put on my face always made me look like I was trying to cover up my freckles. So then it made it look totally phony. Like, you're covering them up. That's not, yeah, it didn't work. So as you can see, I always get it backwards. I still have a few on my shoulder. I have a lot of freckles, but they've lightened through the years because I'm not out, playing baseball. And I mean, I played baseball 3 times a week. I was always out in the sun. I never got a tan. Never got a tan. Didn't do it. Didn't do it. I got a sunburn. I was a sunburn person, and I did sunburns on top of sunburns on top of sunburns. And the darker I got it red, where it didn't hurt. It was just red. It just never got brown. It just got a deeper red. That was my suntan. That's what I considered my suntan. So, but I wasn't born like this. I did have an active outdoor life. My dear friends that I've spoke of a few times, we played ball 3 times a week. My mother's job, where she was employed, they started a baseball team. And so she volunteered me for that. I'm like, I don't even know these people. This is where you work. So I jumped in the middle of that. So then I was playing like 5 times a week. 5 times a week. That didn't last very long. Yeah, that didn't last very long. They wanted to look cute in their shorts. They didn't want to break their nails. It was one of those kind of things that the coach was cute. That's what it was. That's what they were there for. The coach was cute. And so they put me in left field, and I ran left field to right field because nobody wanted to reach down because it didn't look good, or the ball would come and almost break their nails, and they would pull up the mid. And so I was just running, and I went, okay, if these guys aren't going to play, I'm not, you guys figure it out. I'm not playing every position, but at the time I had a very good arm. A very good arm. I could flick it. I even could throw sidearm. I had a really good arm. Couldn't run worth a dang. Never could. Not even with my kids. I never could run. But I had fun. I had fun. I mean, I remember my friends, that I played 3 times a week. They would yell at me, run, run, run. And I'm thinking, I'm running as fast as I can. This is the only speed I have. So, excuse me. So needless to say, I got hit in the back of the head a few times with a ball. But, it's baseball. We played softball. So it wasn't too drastic. Um, uh, who lost? Oh, who we lost? Oh, this morning I was watching a show. I want that up there. This morning I was watching a show about all the celebrities lost in 24. It really made me contemplate the people in my life and the time out and take out the garbage. Well, if that's what it's true, if that's what it takes, your true friends. And as my grandma always said, cream always rises to the top. And when you're in need, dire straits, whatever you want to call it, you know, whatever you want to label it, me and labels, I don't like labels, whatever you want to call it, the ones that come through for you, the ones that come through for you are the ones that you could depend on later, I'm sure, you know. And if it comes down to two, then it's two. Then it's two. Because once you replace your baggage, others will come. Others will come to their to you because it will make you a different person. It will make you a different person not having this baggage. It will. And it will make you a more beautiful person. And um, folk news. Well, he's been sick for a while. Is this true though? Is this true, or is this some kind of because there's some channel out there that throws out stuff like that all the time. Is it true? That's kind of depressing to know. Yeah, he's been sick for a while. Doesn't say that. Says he's 69 and still kicking. So I don't know. I don't know. Oh, okay. So you checked on it, looked into it a little bit more. Good, good, because we don't want to be starting rumors. We don't want us to be starting rumors. Yeah, it is. It is. If you have two people that you truly, truly trust, then that's what you need. But like I said, hi Mac, welcome in, honey. Um, that's what you truly trust. And again, like I said, once you get rid of that baggage that's weighing you down of being the person that you feel you want to be and you need to be and you feel you should be, that kind of energy will come to you. That kind of energy will come to you. So let's do this real quick, like poof, poof. How's that? Oh, where'd it go? Let's do it one more time. There she is. There's Mac's channel. So if anybody wants to go see her, that is Surviving Together, otherwise known as Mac. And as you see, I haven't moved the flowers. Ooh, I haven't moved the flowers. It's here's math again. Third day. So I'm going to keep it up. Okay. I was not see, this is kind of funny. I was not my grandparents were raised Pentecostal. And if you don't know anything about Pentecostal, they're known as the Holy Rollers. They jump up and down and hoot and holler and run down the hall, the pews, and roll on the ground, and they do all that, you know. Oh, let's follow it up. There. Oh, let's follow it up. Yay! See now the crew doesn't have to. It'll be there. It'll be there. They don't have to hunt through the the chat. So but I was not raised with any religion. No religion at all. My grandparents didn't, you know, they lived by the golden rule. That was it. The golden rule. My mother always said, you live by the golden rule. That's it. All that other stuff is, you live by the golden rule. You do to others, you know. And so that was my thing. But she never discouraged me from going and investigating other religions. I mean, I went to a Baptist church. I did that for a couple months. Didn't really fit. I went to a non-denomination, an old church. Didn't really fit. I went to a witness temple. It didn't really fit, you know. But she was willing to let me spread my wings and see if there was something out there, you know. Even if it wasn't the religion, maybe like we were saying before, a piece of something, you know, would help me be a better person. So she was always willing to let me go and adventure into religions and things like that. So with you doing what you did, Mac, it was very interesting to me because I hadn't gone that direction in my life. I've had here we go. I had a lot of Jewish friends, no, but nobody ever talked about it. They did, you know, they just kind of went, you know. I said, well, what do you do? And they go, well, it's stupid, you know, it's stupid. You won't understand it, you know. It doesn't make sense. It's not even in English, you know, that kind of stuff. They just kind of blew it off. But this was when I was a kid. I was 10, 11 years old. So it was kind of, you know. So so I just never, I was always curious, but I was never, so that was very, very kind of you to share those moments with us. I appreciate that. So but I did put up a lot of channels. I know Yumena is up and running around trying to get her kids together. She's texted me a couple of times today. So hopefully she'll get a moment to pop in real quick, you know. But I put up her channel as well. My biggest thing is that we are a village and we have to take care of each other, be there for each other. And if it gets you down to 2, I'm sure it's just a temporary thing. And I'm glad you reevaluated friendships, because every once in a while we need to kind of clean house. We end up with these people and we're like, why are they even in my world? You know what I mean? So really? Okay. All right. You know, whatever works for you. You know what I mean? Whatever reaches your heart and makes your heart feel better. That's what we're all about. That's what we're all about. So now we're gonna get into the goofiness. And I don't like any of them, but I'm gonna say them anyway. Mac, usually you're better at this. You usually find really good ones. So today is no interruption day. Okay? It's a leave me alone day. And I'm not, it's not really leave me alone day. It's like, let me rest, let me calm down. You know, it's kind of a day for to breathe, to relax, to ground yourself again because New Year's is coming around the corner. So it's kind of a day to relax and to get yourself back together a little bit before more chaos comes, before the New Year's and the resolutions and that me personally, I gave up resolutions years ago. They nah, nah. My family, I have to move the pillow. I'm sorry. My old and decrepit. Here we go. There we go. My family, like I said, I was born and raised in Silicon Valley. My son is fourth generation in Silicon Valley. Um, I have a license plate frame that says "Proud to be from Mountain View, California," because nobody in Mountain View is from Mountain View anymore, and everybody from Mountain View has left. Has left. The Silicon Valley's run them all off. The true people. So anyway, be that as hey, I don't know where I was going with that, but there we go. There it is. But yeah, Silicon Valley has run off everybody that was from there. Nobody really, I'd say out of all of the people that live there, probably about 10% is natural Mountain View people. And Mountain View is right next door to Sunnyvale, which is right next door to Cupertino. It's kind of like a little clump of these little cities all put together, and they make Silicon Valley. If that makes sense. If that makes sense. They're towns that just kind of run together. There's one corner in my town, and it's a corner. One corner is Palo Alto, one corner is Los Altos, one corner is Mountain View, and one corner is Cupertino. And it's just a corner, and you can go through. That's. So it's kind of all smooshed together. And with Silicon Valley, it's even got more smushed together. So, but the reason I'm really here today is because of this. It says no interruption day. So it's a time for it to relax. It's a time for taking a deep breath and calm yourself and pull yourself back in and see if you can get your feet back on the ground before other things start rolling along. Sometimes it doesn't give us a chance to. It's Friday. Usually we'll want to tie up loose ends before the weekend, but that's okay. That's okay. Even if you just take part of the day to do it and take a big, deep breath and try to get yourself back grounded. See what happens. See what happens. And it's May Cutout Snowflake Day. Now, should not have been before Christmas. But anyway, and National Eat Leftover Day. Well, I don't think we really need a holiday for that one. I really don't think we need a holiday for that one. I'm sure people are pretty sick of leftovers. Now, that's another thing, Mac, that we didn't talk about. Like, do we have different meals for different things, or did I miss that? Because, like I said, I fell asleep. But I think that you were talking more your dad's side. And so I didn't know if there was different meals for different days. That would be interesting. That would be an interesting conversation. But anyway, and then go to a zoo day. Well, I don't know about you, but I'm not going out there. I'm not getting bundled up to go. I got a menagerie at my house, and a lot of you already do. so, so I don't think we have to go anywhere to go to a zoo. I think National Zoo Day would probably be like in the spring. That's when I would go. But my zoo, when I was growing up, was in the middle of Haight Ashbury. So my zoo was quite interesting. You would walk through and you would have a mixture of people that were there for the zoo and then a mixture of people that there were part of Haight Ashbury, you know. So it was a mixture of people there. So it was an interesting zoo. It was an interesting zoo. I was a kid. I learned a lot. Smoke carrying them into the heaven. Wow. Mhm. That's a good resolution, actually. That's a beautiful one. That's a beautiful one. Oh, Ben! There's my Ben. Hi, Ben. You made it. Yeah, you usually don't make it on the weekday. I just talked to Other to see if we could do a show tomorrow, just so you could come visit us. So I put your channel up. Let me see if I can find you again, because I don't want people to have to go through uh click. So people don't have to go through the chat to find it. That's it. Now that it's up there. That is Ben's channel. Okay. So if he's Ben's channel is quite intelligent. He has a lot of interests and a lot of intelligent interests. But then he has some crazy, crazy guests. So I don't think that'll happen again. I don't know how much I have to beg to get back on again, but I don't think that's gonna happen again. Um, let's go. Let's go back to him and ask him. First of all, um, Ben, have you got your voice back yet? That's not what you are. That's not what you are. Yeah, you bring insight into a very chaotic world, and you do it very well. You do it very well. But then there's me, who's chaos all the time. Excuse me. I talked to Other, and he's going to try to come on tomorrow. So hopefully we'll have a show tomorrow. Okay, nothing written in stone because we still have to. Um, they're survivors. They're survivors. I got to say that about them. You know, they survive. Yeah, I don't know how we got on cockroaches. But here we are. Here we are. So I I'm hoping with his classes and things like that. Is he one? Is he one? So I'm hoping tomorrow I can have him on, depending on his classes. Um, my philosophy for today, and this is just what I want to bring to you, and this is my deep thought. But it's quite a shallow little creek. So, um, life has many chapters, and Brazy, you're proving it. Life has many chapters. So you're cleaning house. That's giving you a new chapter. That doesn't mean it's the whole book. That doesn't mean you've written the whole book. It's a chapter to a book of your life. So try to keep that in mind. This is a thing you're doing right now. You can get through it. You can get through it. Um, you are beautiful. You are strong. Um, if anybody, I hate to do this, but I'm going to. I say this a lot. Uh, Ned put out something in the middle of the night. I'm not going to put it up. I have it to highlight on the chat. I'm not going to. Um, you might want to go check it out. Um, it's an hour of her talking about her daughter and how it's affected her. It's heart. It's hard. It can be triggering, but it's true. It's her true feelings. So let's get. He's not my favorite person anyway. So Ben, since you're on, I was listening to Man for Man, right? And I was listening to there. She was just walking down the street. I don't know what the song is called. Anyway, that was one of the songs that, like I said, I taught other because I didn't know any kid songs. So I taught him White Rabbit and I taught him Man for Man songs. And I taught him. And since I taught him all those songs, they said to me, they said he has a stepsister. That's the reason it's they. So they said to me, they said, well, since you've taught us all these songs, we need to sing a song we know. And I said, okay, what do you know? Well, we need you to learn how to sing Tiny Toon Adventures theme song and then teach it to us. And I went, what? Wait a minute. I taught you these songs. You should need to. So I learned all the words to Tiny Toon Adventures. And still to this day, I know all the words to Tiny Toon Adventures theme song. It's what we do. This is what we do when we have kids. We do a give and take. And we had fun with it. We had fun with it. When we did songs and stuff like that, that was with the car rides. We did like long car rides and things like that. I can tell you we had the best talks in a car ride without the TVs in the back seat and the headphones and the whole and the this is before, you know, we were pre Walkman during this time. So but that's when we had our best talks because we just sing and the next thing you know, things would just start, the comfort would just start rolling out. So that's how I, you know, our best and deepest conversations were just car rides where there's no other distractions, just us. Anyway, that was another tangent I went on. Me and my tangents. So StreamYard says, I've talked enough now. I need to shut up. So I don't know what I'm going to do. I guess I'm going to have to figure out plan B. You know me and making lemonade. If I can tape, painter's tape up a phone on a refrigerator to make sure I'm here, I can do that. If I can go on Ben's channel with my phone propped up on a tablet so it's not working, you know, and have the best time of my life. I can't, Ben, I had more fun. I really did. I know it was suffering for you, but I had more fun. That was, I'll never forget that. That'll live in my memory forever. And you know, that's saying a lot with this memory. So I just had a good time. I just had a wonderful time. I don't care what I look like. I don't care if my phone shook. I don't care. I know it's important to you because you're very much into lighting and cameras and I don't care. I had fun. And that's all. To me, that's all that matters. Because in my world, I feel there's not enough fun. There's not enough smiles. There's not enough joy. There needs to be a lot more joy. And there is joy in the world. We just have to find it. We have to look for it, especially when we're down and out. And it's harder to see. Uh-oh. I have a blind cat pointing his head at me like, are you not paying attention to me? No, I'm not. No, I'm not. I'm busy. So I did put the bells away, the red ones, but I did keep these. Just in case my little ding-a-ling comes on, right? Which is me. Hello. Okay. So, like I said, I'm hoping other may come on tomorrow. I'm not sure what's happening. StreamYard is cutting me off. So I may be just talking to you over the phone. Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? I'll figure out something. Nothing stops me. I can't let it stop me. I can't let it stop me. Okay. What? Well, let's click that. But say unless you choose to delete from there too. You're going to probably have to you just delete videos from StreamYard in library. Yeah. I have 2 videos in the library. Yeah, that's all I have, which is 2 hours. Which is 2 hours. So they're just, well, they're changing their rules, they're changing their money, they're changing. You know, they see the money pot, they see the money pit, and they want to get their hands on it. That's all. That's all. Uh, Me personally, I'm still fighting with, I know it's been 5 years now, maybe something like that. 5 years now, but I'm still trying to get on my feet. So I have very little. What you see is what you get. Surviving was my biggest thing. Getting out was my biggest thing. Before I left, I did a lot of planning and a lot of uh, I did a lot of planning. Like, because I know that leaving is the worst time, and it's a known fact. It's the worst time. It's the scariest time. So before I even once I started the wheels turning to this enough is enough. I made my son executor. So if I was ever found unalived, somebody could take care of business. So I did plan all these things, but when it came to money situations and like that, yeah, I You know, I'm here. I'm here to tell a story. I'm here. I don't. We're getting way too serious. I'm getting way too serious. I don't want to be serious today. I want to be happy. I wore a white scarf. Oh, see Ben. See Ben. I wore. Yeah, if I would have known you were coming today, I would have put on the ugly green tie. Oh my God, that is the ugliest green tie I've ever seen. With golf shoes. Golf shoes of all things. Heaven forbid. But it's pukey green. So it works. But I tried to put on happier colors today. So because I really feel that the colors that you put on, the colors that you're around, um, bring out how you feel. You know, if you walk around looking goth, I'm going to label it goth. I don't believe in goth. I don't. Goth is, like disco. It's come and gone. People that wear black clothes and black nails and black, they're usually inside. They're deep. They're you'll find that they're not dark. Not dark at all. I wouldn't say dark at all. They're masking. That's a good word for it. They're masking their pain, and that's all it is. Wearing bright colors, sleeping in bright sheets. Um, they say helps you start your day with a more positive attitude. Um, I feel that's true. If I put on my dark purple sheets, I don't wake up happy. If I put on my hot pink sheets, I wake up happier. I don't know why. I don't know why. But so it is a thing. I don't know what it's about, but colors do mean something. So I wanted to get happier today. So I put on my wife's scarf. Oh, and this scarf is huge. Huge. I mean, huge. Huge. Right? I mean, it's gigantic. But I love it. It feels good on me. It makes me feel good. So I put it on. Oh, do you? Oh, we gotta sing now. we gonna come on, Ben. Let's hear you sing. uh, any girl who isn't. Oh, well, Ben, we could talk about that later. I think that's for another channel, maybe. But I have to admit, I have been known to be, I have been labeled, and you know me in labels. I don't, I don't agree with them. I don't care about them. They're not important to me. I don't. They're not important because I think labels separate. I just do. You label somebody this, or you label somebody that. Now they're in this group, and then they're in this group, but they don't. If we're just a family, a village, a whole, you know, with no labels and accepting of everybody, then yeah, yeah. But I've been called. How can I put this? An FH plenty of times. Plenty of times. My gaydar goes off and I am instantly drawn to the person. Male, female, it doesn't matter. I'm instantly drawn to the person. I love their perspective on life and the struggles they've gone through. Maybe that's, another thing, because it's such a hard thing. It's such a hard thing to do. Yes, it is to come out and be what you feel inside is you is hard. Um, I don't think so. I don't think so, honey. I don't think so. You are loved. You are loved. You are very special. And I'm glad you came today. I really am. I've missed you. I've missed your humor. I've missed being. Oh, do you? Oh, oh, I'm sorry. I thought it was just your throat from singing. I didn't realize you were really getting ucky. I'm sorry. I'm sorry about that. Um, when you did the interview on the 26th, I think it was the 26th. I don't even know what today is. It's Friday. That's all I remember. I thought it was just being hoarse. I didn't realize that you were coming down with something. Oh, please take care of yourself. Okay, please take care of yourself. Um, 7th, I don't know if you're still here. I don't know if you're still lurking. 7th, and I'm sorry. I'm gonna put you on blast again. 7th. We are 3 people. So if you want to put a 3 in the chat, I will as well, for Ben and his healing, because I want Ben to be healthy. He's had his own share of physical problems as well as his others issues. So we want him to be healthy. We want Ben. I want to pick on Ben a little bit longer. He's my Ben. So, but as you see, even when I put up threes, I put up 3 threes. I 3 is my number. It always has been my number. Always will be my number. I give it 3 tries and I'm done. I yell uncle. 3 is my number. Yeah. It's just who I am. It's body illusion. So I just wanted to be here and I wanted to share with you that just because right now, I'm not talking today, I'm talking about right now, in the sphere that you're in right now, is not your whole book. It's a chapter of your book. Okay? Crystal Phoenix could probably say it better. Crystal Phoenix Rising, because she's the book writer of the group. But it's a chapter in your book. It may be one, once it's written, you may want to throw it in the trash. But with you learning from it, it may be something to save, to keep, learn from it. But it's not the whole book. It's just a chapter. Maybe an ugly chapter. Maybe a triggering chapter. Like I said, last night, bottle cord popped out. Poof. All of a sudden, I exploded all over the world. But I did. And Mac knows. Mac knows, Ben knows, Seventh knows, Brazy knows, everybody knows. That's, you know, I have to get it out. I have to get it out. And I make sure to get it out to the world. The reason I do that is not sympathy or any of that. So to let others know if they come across it, they're not alone. It's not, they're not odd or a freak or something's wrong with them or something or something. They're not alone. It happens. It happens. It happens in life. And that's a reason why I do my afternoon thing, because I want people to understand that they're not alone. They're not alone. They're beautiful. They're beautiful inside and out. And they can be, like last night. Bleh, and then now today, okay, I got it off my chest. I got it off my chest. Okay, I can move on now. Okay, I said my piece. I said I did it. I did it, moved on. Ooh, dating game show. That would be interesting. Okay, are we going to do it from the 70s, or we're going to do it now where we swipe left and swipe right? I would do trivia. I was really good when the brain was working at Trivia Pursuit. Trivia Pursuit. Pinks was my thing. Entertainment. My problem, and I'm going to be honest with you, Ben, Rock Lobster. I know it. And I told you I know it. I know the song. But it was during my blurry days. So, yeah, I heard it. I heard it all the time. But it was during my blurry days. And that's what I'm going to call it. For the internet, I'm going to call it my blurry days. So, for it to be in there, nah, it's not in there. So it has to be before that. So, has to be like I listened this morning, because I'm, like I said, I popped the cork out, oozed out all over the internet, and I put the cork back in. So then I tried to some more music. So I listened to Sly and the Family Stone, and I listened to Brothers Johnson. I'll Be Good to You. I hate to tell you, but I have them both on the vinyl. I have vinyl. Yes, I do. And this is a big deal for you old timers. You'll know. Mac, you may remember this. This is before your time, but you may remember this. Cheech and Chong put out an album. It was called Big Bamboo. And inside, because that's when they folded open the albums, blah, blah, blah. And then they had the inner cover and la, 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 la. Oh, hi, honey. I put your channel up. I'll do it again. I'm glad you're here, Echo. Big Bamboo by Cheech and Chong. And you would open it up, and they had these big rolling papers inside there. I mean, huge rolling papers inside there. Well, needless to say, I still have Big Bamboo vinyl with the rolling papers in it. Yes. That's, I mean, no, I'm not a hoarder. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Ben. Thank you. I appreciate that. Let me put her up. Okay. That is Echo's channel. Okay. Living My Best Life. at 60. That's Echo's channel. So they don't have to go through the blah, 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 blah. Okay, there it is. So, I mean, you can go through it and click on it, but there it is. She is very sweet, very kind, a beautiful soul, and a newcomer to the village, which is wonderful. Which is wonderful. I'm so glad she's part of the village. She's a beautiful soul. She's a beautiful soul. Um, I'm going to quit now before StreamYard shuts me down from blah 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 blah. Because I'm good at it. I'm good at it. I'm glad you're here. I'm glad every one of you is here. I'm glad every one of you is here. You have made such a difference in my life. And if you followed me from the beginning, you know that's true. You know that's true. You know what? I'm not good at lying. I'm not a good liar. And that's another reason why, people like, um, I'm not going to give them the labels. Find me because I can't lie. So I'm easy to read. So I'm easy to find, if that makes sense. So anyway, every single one of you, is beautiful. And you've meant more to me than you will ever know. Ever know. I love you. You've gotten me this far just by being there. Just by being there. And the support that you show me every day means so much to me. Oh, honey, again, yeah, again, look at this face. It doesn't lie. It doesn't lie. It's not good at it, so it gave it up. Besides, when the pudding goes, I had a friend that called it the pudding because it was always bushy. When the pudding goes, it's easier. You don't have to remember a lie. You just tell the truth. You just tell the truth. Oh, that's beautiful. That's beautiful. We're going to put that up. That's pretty. That's pretty. Yes. 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 I am going to go, like I said before, StreamYard gets mad at me. Hopefully I will be on tomorrow at the same time with Other Restrained. And he's quite an intelligent person, which this channel needs some brains. Who keeps hitting me? Oh, okay. Misha's awake. I don't know how she does it. I don't know how she does it. She just keeps going and going and going on. Oh, I just like the name Candyland. I just like that name. I just like the name Candyland. I never played it. I played Sorry. That was my game. Sorry. Something that did let them took less brain power. But anyway, I want you to all know how much you mean to me and how much you let me grow and allowed me to fall down and get back up and dust myself off. You've allowed me to do that, and you've still been here laughing at me, loving me, and that is the most beautiful thing in the whole wide world. Really. Oh, my pearls. I'm getting the vapors. I love you so. I love every single one of you. You are so worth it. You are so worth it. And I love you all. Never ever forget that. How much you have meant to me and will mean to me. I love you. And the only thing I can ask from you, because I know it's really early. Like where Ben is, it is really early. Seventh is, it's really early. Please, please try to make today just a little bit better than yesterday. Okay? All right? This is Body Illusion saying, I love you.